A lot of people make mistakes in social situations because they miss social cues. So here are some social cues that you need to watch out for. For those who don't know, hi, I'm Day. I'm a social skills coach and I give advice on how to navigate social situations and avoid social awkwardness. Number one, if you're talking to somebody and they're giving you very short replies, they're not adding much to the conversation, they're not adding much about themselves, and you're getting a lot of oh, yeah, and especially if they're not making as much eye contact, you see that they're kind of looking off to the side or even maybe looking down, looking at their phone. That's a sign that they are not interested in a conversation at all, or they're not interested in what you're talking about. If you were in a conversation and then they were engaged before and then you change the subject and their responses have gotten a lot shorter, then chances are this is not really a subject that they're interested in. When somebody is interested in a conversation, you're going to notice that like you're kind of talking for an equal length of time. So it's not one person going on and on and on, the other person just nodding, You're also going to notice that like you're going to see generally facial expressions, they're going to be more emotive in their face. You're going to see like more sustained eye contact. Those are the signs that somebody's interested, and also they're going to be adding more and following up and asking questions and adding their own stories. So lack of engagement equals lack of interest. Next social cue I want to talk about is when people are having a group conversation and they don't want to include you. If this is the case, what you're going to see is if you try to, let's say like a group is standing in a circle and you're kind of standing outside the circle listening because you want to participate, what people will do, they won't turn their body to make room for you. Some people, they might even like turn their body the other way to kind of close the circle to non-verbally signal that they don't want you in. Another is that if they see you making eye contact and they don't make eye contact back when they're talking, or if you try to interject and they talk over you, that's a sign that you might not be wanted in the conversation. If a group of people are willing to include you in a conversation, like I said, they will turn their body to kind of open the circle and make room for you, and they'll also begin making eye contact with you as well as a nonverbal invitation to come in and join. Social cue number 3. If you are talking to somebody and maybe you ask them a question and they don't really want to answer that question, or they don't want to go into detail, you'll notice that they're probably going to be very vague in their answer. When you ask someone a question that normally would like require a specific answer and they're being very vague, don't press for more details they don't want to give them. And they're hoping that you'll recognize the social cue and that, you'll back off the subject. If you don't, you run the risk of the person feeling like you're rude or invasive, or just the person feeling uncomfortable talking to you. You don't want that. And the thing with this is some people, they're not going to feel comfortable coming out and saying, oh, I don't want to talk about that, or, I don't want to tell you, because some people, they feel like it comes across as rude. There is a way to politely say that you'd rather not share about something, but some people, they don't feel comfortable with that. So they will show through nonverbal cues that they don't want to give information. So again, if you see vague responses, do not press for more. Change the subject. If somebody's interested in sharing, they will share and they will offer up the details without you having to ask. And number 4, when somebody doesn't want to hang out with you or doesn't want to be friends, what you're going to see is that they don't commit to plans with you really. They're kind of vague and non-committal when you try to get together. They'll be like, oh, I'll let you know. If you hear I'll let you know, take it as a no. A lot of people, they'll say, I'll let you know, because saying flat out, I don't want to hang out with you would be really blunt and would come off as rude. Most people would feel like jerks saying that outright. So I'll let you know is a lot of people's way of saying no without saying no. Another way that you'll know that someone's not interested in hanging out or being friends is if you keep asking them to make plans, and each time they're busy, each time they've got something going on. A lot of people, they'll make excuses rather than saying directly that they don't want to hang out, because like I said before, saying no bluntly can come across kind of rude, and they don't want to hurt your feelings or look like an asshole. And the thing with this is sometimes, yes, people are busy, and sometimes it's genuinely a thing where your schedules don't align, but I would rather you stop asking after maybe the first 1 or 2 times than keep asking, and it is a thing where they don't want to hang out with you, and then you look like you don't get it, and then, that's going to be embarrassing and not a good look. So it's better for you if you just fall back after maybe the first 2 times you ask them to hang out. If somebody's going to be your friend, they should be putting in equal effort. And that means following up on plans and offering alternate plans or alternate dates if they can't do the plans that you're suggesting. Now, of course, there's way more, and social skills definitely aren't black and white. I can't go into all the details in a TikTok, obviously, but I am creating a social skills course for people who struggle with social awkwardness to learn the social skills that they might be missing. So if that's something that interests you, head to my website. The link's in my bio. You're going to see it pop up to join my mailing list. And that way you're going to be notified when the course comes out if you're interested. I also do one-on-one coaching, both through video calls and email. So if that's something you're interested in, head over to my website and check it out.